Welcome to edition 88 of Drive With Me, a GR6 taco vlog experience. Woke up late as heck. 9:54. Got home late. I got 1:30. Sleep till like 2-ish. So push my alarm back. That's for sure. I know it's gonna be tired. Don't mind big old box. Got a case for a buddy. It's a Leo 11 Vision, so it's the 011 but with all glass. He's building a new rig, so. But yeah, I got home late. So I got both cameras right now, the third person and the POV, mostly because I haven't recorded in the POV in a while, and because I'm scared the POV camera might just die because I didn't charge it fully. Anyway, I've been driving with these different shoes and it's throwing my vibe off completely. I don't care what anybody says. There are dedicated driver shoes. As in, you don't buy like an actual driving shoe, but like the shoe you have in your collection, you start figuring out which one you feel more comfortable driving with. And these, while they aren't as thicker soles, they're thicker than my normal driving shoes. So I feel like I'm freaking riding my clutch a lot. Or I release too early. I'm like kangarooing all over the place. Speaking of driving, manual shifting, I drove my buddy's 02 Mustang yesterday, V8. I haven't driven a Mustang in years. I think 2013 or something. A Mustang is where I learned how to drive stick. Granted, it was a V6. I stalled out so much. I just remember the clutch being heavy. But yesterday, I was at my buddies for the baseball game, Astros, go Astros, and he had his car out. He has it bagged. I'll include a picture right here. And said, hey man, you want to drive it? I was like, yeah, hell yeah. I don't. How many times do you drive? Am I able to drive, different manual cars? Immediately, heaviest clutch I've tried. Oh my God, it was heavy. It was a five speed, and the reverse is like all the way to the right. Those, I want the color back. And those are long gears, right? So compared to this, where it's the short shifter, and it felt amazing because he also had an exhaust setup on it, and it really made me go back to like I want a V8 so bad. And I wasn't even ripping it either. Like, I know it could have gone louder, but But yeah, that was a little fun experience. It made me appreciate the clutch in this car, because seeing how heavy the Mustang, which by the way I didn't install out at once. It was fully expecting to install out, but I didn't. But I would not have liked to drive daily that car in traffic. That is, I think that would have been a horrendous experience. And then I legit, because his AC didn't work. It has no AC in there. It was like nighttime. It was like 8 o'clock, 8:30 or something, and I was sweating because with no AC. And then I was like, it felt like a leg workout. Is the dude dancing over here? It felt like a leg workout, man. But it sounded really nice. And because it has a long reach for the clutch, me being a short king, I had to move the chair up, but then I couldn't lift I forgot to lift the wheel up because I was so excited and just driving it and making sure my feet reached. When I was doing a full lock turn, like I couldn't do this because the wheel was hitting my legs. I felt like I was really close. Yeah, I don't think, well, at least those generations, I don't think those Mustangs were meant for short people like me. But we started talking about, different gears, and how people were telling them to install a short shifter and all that. And while sorry, that guy revved at me. That was cool. He had a nice exhaust. You see, and I knew, and that's why I brought the backup camera. But anyway. Well, you see, it's very long. Like, I don't know. I always thought, man, long gear, like, damn, bro, it kind of sucks. But on a daily, sure, screw long, But on a V8 classic muscle car Mustang like that, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Right when the POV ended, too. But yeah, I think I screwed myself right here. I gotta text my buddy real quick. Almost there. Lost my train of thought. Freaking train, dude. Yeah, I can't go there. The fact that I can still hear the intake with the stock intake like that, it's so cool to me. Oh, is this gonna hurt? Oh, okay, not bad. But yeah, anyway, going back to short shifter and long shifter. On a daily, yes. On the weekend warrior, like a GT, like I want, like, man, I was like ripping them gears, and I couldn't even imagine how different it would feel with I can't. What What the hell? I can't see shit out of this thing. You know, on that Mustang, it was like, it's a vibe, you know. Oh, I'm gonna have to blur some stuff out of this vlog. It's a vibe, whereas this one people consider it long. This is a short shift to compare to something like that for sure. Do I want to take the jacked up street? Yeah, let's do it. Just to get the original pull in. Oh no. Sorry, I thought my camera died, but it was the Go shutting down, the actual battery. Oh man. He did have air suspension on his, and it felt really good actually. Compared to like this. Anyway, car talk outside. I watched Working Man Thursday night. I gotta say, it was a lot cheesier than I wanted it to be, and I feel like the action could have been better. The last segment was cool, but it was so cheesy. I doubt any of you guys watching is gonna watch the movie, so I'm gonna just say one part that cracked me up. He's meeting a big drug kingpin, and he's trying to assess him. You know, like, oh, is this a fad or whatever? So then he fights his goons, beats him up. So he finally stands up, like, you know, a man never, you know, my dad taught me never to shake a man's hand sitting down. So he, you know, stands up and shakes his hand. And as he feels his hand, he tells him, it shows it's a close shot of his rough hands, you know, because he's a construction worker in the movie. And he's like, oh, this is a working man right here. The whole time I was like, oh, you said the title of the movie, like, oh my god, like, this is a working man. That was funny. Anyway, this vlog went way longer than I was anticipated. I might have to actually do some editing. Anyway, happy Sunday. About a feast. It's 10 o'clock. I know it's gonna be packed as hell. Oh man, hopefully there's chairs. Anyway, you guys all going. Peace.